The test said I wasn't her dad. Then she said this. She was painting a cardboard spaceship in the living room, humming her favorite cartoon theme, and I remember thinking, this is the happiest I've ever been. Then my mother-in-law, who was flipping through an old scrapbook, smiled and said, "You weren't even born yet when your dad proposed, huh?" I froze. We always said she was a honeymoon baby. That comment didn't fit. I asked my wife later, casually, but her answer was too quick, too rehearsed. She said, Mom must have gotten it mixed up, but I could hear the fear behind it. I tried to let it go, but it just didn't add up, and the ache in my chest only grew. I ordered a paternity test in secret, not because I didn't love my daughter or trust my wife, but because the doubt was starting to tear me apart. The results came back on a Wednesday. She wasn't mine, biologically anyway. I didn't cry because I was angry. I cried because I didn't know what I was anymore. I had memories of bedtime stories, inside jokes, years of being called daddy, and suddenly, none of it felt real. So I searched for the truth and found it in a journal my wife had tucked away in her memory box. She'd been assaulted a month before our wedding. She'd reported it, named him. Nothing happened. She wrote about how she told herself the baby had to be mine because believing that was the only way she could survive. She wrote, I stopped singing in the car after that night. It felt like even my voice didn't belong to me anymore. I sat on the floor holding that journal like it was a living thing, shaking with anger and heartbreak and guilt for ever doubting her, even more for never knowing the truth. But the damage was already done. I'd started pulling away without realizing, and one night after dinner, our daughter spilled her juice and burst into tears, begging, "Please don't be mad, Daddy. I'm sorry." I dropped to my knees, kissed her forehead, and whispered, "You never have to be scared of me." She wiped her eyes and whispered, "You're still my favorite person, Daddy." And just like that, I knew. I wasn't leaving. I wasn't running. I sat my wife down and told her everything. That I knew, I understood, I was here, and she broke. All those years she'd carried that pain alone, and I'd almost left her in it. I'm telling this now because people still think love needs to look a certain way, but sometimes love is a man who stays. Love is a little girl who sees your heart before your blood. And love is a woman who chose to raise joy out of tragedy. Some people wait a lifetime to become a father. I just chose to stay one.